Okay. Next up, we're going to show you a couple of basic operations using constructions. For example, suppose I have a line segment that's, I measured this is about 7 centimeters long. If I said to you, you need to make a copy of that. Now, the old you would have said, all right, I'll take my ruler and I'll measure that. Oh, gee, it's about 7 centimeters. And you'll go up here and you'll make a 7 centimeter copy. Now, that's not a construction because you use the markings on the straight edge of the ruler.
You'd have to use the protractor.
We're going to have to use the protractor. So, here's what you do. And you should follow along. Make a line segment on your sheet of paper, and we're going to make a copy. First thing you do, draw a ray with a very definite endpoint. Take your compass, handy dandy or otherwise, and this is very good for finding lengths of things. It doesn't measure, it doesn't tell you how many centimeters it is, but it does make a perfect copy of a distance.
Not perfect.
Shh.
Nobody's perfect.
Nobody's perfect. Thank you, Carmen, for reminding me that I'm not perfect. So I then take the point of the compass, put it on the end point of my ray, and make an arc that crosses the ray. So where that crosses the ray defines your second endpoint. So even though this is a line segment or a ray, if I put an arrowhead on it, it becomes a ray. So this is an infinitely long ray. I have defined 2 points on that ray, which are the endpoints of a segment, that should be an exact copy in length of that 7 centimeter one. And I can confirm that it's in the right ballpark by, oh my gosh, look at that, it's about 7 centimeters. So you start by making a line or line segment or ray that's longer than the thing you're trying to copy, because you want to be able to duplicate the length and put an arc that crosses that ray. Hey, Ethan? You want to be able to put a mark that crosses the ray or the line that identifies the second point. Now, having said that, I've seen a lot of people do this in creative ways that don't work very well. And I want to show you one of those. This is sort of classic thing that some people do is they say, all right, I got the length of this segment. I saw what Mr. Dennison did. He put his compass down, put the point in there, and he made an arc. Oh, wait a second. That's not going to work. And then they go like this. They say, all right, I'm going to put my compass point over here and make a second arc. Aha, now I'm in business. And then they go and say, oh, wait, where does the line actually go? Is it like this or like that? And then they say, they look over their shoulder, make sure I'm not looking, and then they go like that. And they say, hey, I did it. But, you know, if I measure that with my ruler, it's probably about right, but it's not correct. You need to start with a line, use the end point of the line for your point on the compass, and mark the crossing somewhere on the line or the ray. If you start with the arcs and then put the line in second, you don't have any guarantee that you've actually got something that's the same length. So, no and yes. When you're done copying a segment, you should have something that looks like this, a ray or a line segment with one arc on it that shows the length of your new segment.